watching something unfold onto our eyes, which Black Americans have been warning about for years. It is very easy for immigrants to underrate and estimate Black Americans. But let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves. Black Americans have been here for decades, for centuries, and they have had their ancestral roots on this land. And now an immigrant would come and just overlook all what these Black Americans have been saying. And now you think you know better than someone who has been there for decades. Their ancestors, built on that land. And now you think you know better than these people. And these people have been telling us all these things plainly. But we've been sweeping them under the rug. And now, suddenly, now the same folks who were saying that they are not black, they are not um, anywhere near to be identified with blacks, the same folks who drew their support behind the politicians who are promising mass deportations now are now turning around and now calling Black Americans for help.
The community leaders, business leaders, and youth leaders.
Now, this is hypocrisy at its best, because let's get to it, break it down. Because when pressure hits, the mask will automatically come off. And now the truth about alliances in this country becomes painfully clear. And where you chose, you just have to have it. Now, see, this gets interesting because now deportations are threatening these brothers and sisters from the religion of peace. And now the message has switched to we need black unity. We need black support. We need Black Americans to stand with us. But where was this energy when it actually mattered, when Black Americans also needed you at some point? Where was this unity when all we were all proudly saying that we are not black, we are Somali, we are Arabs? Where was that unity to begin with? Where was that unity when our leaders were on camera endorsing Donald J. Trump while you're laughing at Black Americans as if they are the ones who are the big problem in the United States of America? Now this thing gets funny, because how is it that you want this unity when it is only urgent and you need saving from this some person who you chose? And here's the real part about this whole thing nobody wants to admit. This is not just about feelings. This is political consequences, because Black Americans have been the ones on the front line when it comes to fighting about the civil rights, about the immigrants, about the refugees, about the minorities. And we have seen how they have been on the front.
Y'all, so I'm scrolling through my TikTok, right? And I see a trend going around, and it's a bunch of black women or black women teachers saying that if ICE come, they're going to protect these people, they're going to protect the kids and all of this. Like, when are y'all going to sit y'all ass down somewhere? Let them people do their jobs. That is not your job to protect people from ICE. Y'all gonna end up going y'all ass to jail, and they gonna go right back to their country. Black women always trying to rescue some damn body. Y'all not tired? Y'all not out of breath?
For our convenience, for our survival. And that's the part which gets these Black Americans furious, because Black Americans are not responding differently this time. They are not trying to convince you that they mattered in the first place. They are not jumping on the forefront to catch the bullet for you. They are not running to the rescue anymore. They are not any more interested in those theatrics. Now, they are saying you just need to sit and deal with what you voted for. That's all what they are saying out clearly. And you need to sit with your decision. And this is not just to dismiss or infuriate, or also to perpetuate any kind of hate. Yeah, no. You can't dismiss and mock and separate from these foundational Black Americans and then call them family when deportation letters now start showing up. That's not how solidarity works in the first place. And if we look keenly into this is not about any hate. This is about accountability. Because you can't claim that you're black only when it is so convenient. You cannot claim black people's help when you just need to be saved from deportation. You can't build the whole performance, on these black Americans because you just want to benefit from their political space. Now, black Americans fought for all these things that we are enjoying as immigrants. And when you are hit on reverse, now the pressure now gets so unbearable, and now you want to turn back to them. Okay, black Americans just want real unity, and it is not this last minute panic which makes you unite with them. That's not how these things works, because that is the hypocrisy of the highest order. What this moment exposes is so deep, because the myth that the all that minorities stand together because these black Americans don't have allies. That's so obvious right now. And the way people are pretending to be allies at the last minute. And when the pressure becomes so unbearable, every group shows who they really depend on. Why is it so funny that you don't depend on those who you were supporting? And now you just want to turn back to the black Americans. And funny enough is that they still end up looking for black Americans. So the question that I want to pose to you is that will black Americans step in? Or is this a moment where folks finally realize that distancing yourself from people who build the foundations you are standing on currently comes with consequences? Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Is this karma hitting back harder? Or is it just politics, or it is some long overdue reality check, which was just a matter of time to unveil? Let us know what you think. Give us a thumbs up, and you can.
I can go live wherever I want. Well, then go live in Somalia. All we hear you talk about is Somalia, Somalia. You love Somalia. It's your home, your people. Fucking live there. Or alternatively, you could go to London and live with your brother. You know, the one that you were married to. The gay man that now lives in London, your brother, your ex-husband. Go live there. Just get out of America. We don't care where you go either. We know you can go live anywhere. Just go live somewhere else.